In this declaration, you are setting clear, energetic and emotional boundaries that release misaligned relationship patterns and call in love that is stable, reciprocal and aligned with the version of yourself that you are becoming. Close your eyes, and as you take a deep breath in, tune in to the energetic field of your heart center, feeling and visualizing the energy it holds within. And on the out breath, start to move this energy in a swirling motion. Now as you breathe in again, drawing fresh new energy from around you into your heart center. And on the out breath, start to expand this energy out, seeing it take the form of a protective shield around you. Breathing in again, filling your newly formed shield with new supportive energy. And on the out, solidifying your shield's presence, really seeing it now in its full velocity. Connect with your natural rhythm of breath and just spend a moment reflecting on any patterns in relationships and love that are no longer serving you. Anything dragging you down that's ready to be released. Without getting too lost in the thought, just a gentle reflection on any patterns or dynamics that you are ready to let go of. Today, you are making the conscious decision to break the attachments to outdated relationship patterns. You are choosing to move forwards with clearly defined boundaries. You are choosing you over anybody else. Today and every day that follows, you are putting yourself first. Setting the intention now to be present as you declare, I am safe. In this moment, I am safe. I am protected. In this moment, I am protected. I am free. In this moment, I am free. I am setting a clear boundary that only energy, beings and guides of the highest intent may access my energetic field. That no interfering forces that seek to confuse, distract, harm, consume or misuse my energy in any way can break through my protective barrier. I am calling upon only the guides, beings and energies that support my intention to set clear boundaries in love and attract only connections of an aligned, healthy, secure and stable nature, including my higher self, the God consciousness within and without, the highest expression of light, the pure love frequency of God and the creator energy of all that is. I declare my power as a conscious being of creation to set boundaries for what I will and will not accept into my life in any type of relationship or connection with another human being. I am acknowledging all the times where I allowed energy, patterns of behavior or people that were not aligned with my highest state of well-being to hold power over me. Witnessing from a place of non-judgment all of the connections that I have experienced where I have not felt emotionally supported, reciprocated effort, listened to, or cared about, yet continued to stay despite the detriment it was having on my own well-being. Forgiving the past versions of myself now for allowing myself to accept such a low quality of communication and connection for the sake of safety, comfort, keeping the peace, or fear of being alone. I cut the cords and disentangle my energy from any entity, situation, location, individual, organisation, event, power structure, unequal dynamic, illusion, delusion, false hope or fear that has any way kept me trapped in old cycles of relating, prevented me from showing up as my 100% authentic self, diminished my self-worth, instilled a harmful belief, led me towards abandoning myself, encroached on or disrespected my boundaries, encouraged me to hold on to toxic situations despite my better judgment. I declare the full dissolution of any subconscious beliefs on topics related to my self-worth in relation to love, including but not limited to what I am and am not deserving of, my ability to love and be loved, my value being determined on how I am perceived by others, any cycles of codependency and attachment, personal boundaries and what I will and will not accept, fear of abandonment, fear of rejection. I am abolishing all limiting beliefs that I hold based around my self-worth and love, and I am welcoming in authentic, aligned and empowering ones in their place. I declare the full dissolution of any subconscious beliefs on topics related to my personal safety and discernment in love, including but not limited to setting boundaries without feeling guilty, anxious and avoidant attachment cycles, imbalanced dynamics, trusting my intuition and better judgment over the voice and opinion of others, self-abandonment, protecting myself from emotionally unavailable and misaligned partnerships and connections, relationships rooted in lack, recognizing misaligned energies and knowing when not to proceed with a connection, knowing when something is not aligned with what I truly want, giving myself what I need to feel physically and energetically safe in a connection without over-reliance on the other person. I am releasing all negative perceptions that I hold based on my safety in relationships, and I am welcoming in gentle, nourishing and grounding ones in their place. I declare the full dissolution of any imprints embedded into my subconscious that control or limit my perception over topics related to self-expression in a partnership, including but not limited to being too much or not enough, my love language and how it may or may not be received, masking or hiding any parts of myself out of the fear of judgment or abandonment, not being able to show up as my 100% authentic self, communicating my needs freely, conditional affection, putting on an act to impress or gain someone's attention. I am letting go of all unaligned beliefs that I hold based on my creative expression, individuality, and the path that I choose for myself and how it relates to the relationships. And I am welcoming in uplifting, inspiring, and affirmative beliefs in their place. I declare that I am removing my energetic presence and dissolving any attachments to past relationships that did not work out. I am releasing any memories or beliefs that keep me connected to and returning to any environments, situations, or relationships that I have outgrown and I am ready to move on from. I am moving on from and revoking my involvement in any type of connection that has been holding me back energetically and preventing me from blossoming into the most aligned version of myself. I am severing the cords to any connections born out of desperation, sadness, fear, anger, resentment, lust, hurt, past betrayal, and heartbreak. I am letting go with peace, thanking them for what they had to offer me at the time, whilst acknowledging that this connection can go no further. By letting go, I make space for the new to come in. By letting go, I make space for myself. I declare that I am releasing every outdated, unaligned or harmful imprint, belief or perception around love and how I relate to others that has been embedded into my subconscious by the external world and has been affecting how I show up in and pursue relationships. I am shedding all beliefs that have kept me trapped in toxic and stagnant cycles of low self-esteem, limitation, self-depreciation and fear. I am leaving behind any lie that I have told myself to justify another's behaviour for the sake of love, keeping the peace or taking the moral high ground. I declare that I am freeing my mind from the confines of what I was taught to accept as normality when it comes to love, familial cycles and relationships from people, places or things that did not know what was best for me. I am eradicating the pressure to perform, produce and conform to expectations that were designed as a one-fits-all approach when it comes to relationships and familial patterns. I am releasing designs built with the intention to keep me from reaching my full potential, to demand authority over my own romantic life and the path that I wish to forge for myself. I am fully acknowledging my ability as a conscious being of creation to remove the programs that are not aligned with who I am and what I want from my romantic connections. From this moment on, I am walking firm in my knowledge of what I want and do not want out of a relationship. I am not accepting anything less than what I know I deserve. I am no longer accepting the bare minimum. I am no longer allowing my boundaries to be disrespected or ignored. I am no longer lowering my standards for the sake of not being alone. I declare that I am clearing the space in my energetic field to welcome in healthy, aligned, soul-affirming connections that do not deplete my energy or self-worth in any way. I choose to only engage with connections that seek to uplift, inspire and empower me into becoming the most aligned version of myself. I choose safety over chemistry, regulated attraction over lust-ruled desire, consistency and commitment over inconsistency and mixed signals, emotional intelligence over emotional unavailability, a slow burn over a whirlwind, effort and awareness over breadcrumbing, genuine connection over trauma bonds. I declare that I am calling in soul-aligned connections with people who see me as I truly am in my 100% authentic, genuine self and love me for it. I am opening my heart to being met emotionally where I am and having the space held for me as I would hold the space for another. I am aligning with connections that will push me to becoming the best version of myself and support me every step of the way. I am walking forwards, knowing that I am embodying the fullest expression of my authentic self when it comes to love and non-platonic connections. I trust myself and my ability to discern whether something is or is not right for me. I love myself enough to move on from the things that aren't aligned. And I open my heart to all of the possibilities that surround me.